In any city, in any country, go to an abandoned cathedral hidden away from the eyes of the world. The crumbling facade and ivy-clad walls stand as a testament to the passage of time, concealing the dark secrets within. As you step through the decaying entrance, a chill runs down your spine, for you have entered a realm untouched by order and reason. The corridors twist and turn, leading you deeper into the labyrinthine depths of chaos. The air grows thick with the scent of incense and ancient scriptures, whispered by unseen voices. Navigate the maze of broken statues and faded tapestries, guided only by the flickering candlelight that dances upon the walls. Every step you take echoes with the whispers of forgotten prayers and the cries of lost souls. Amidst the turmoil, you must maintain your resolve. With hands clasped in a prayer-like gesture, make the following request with your eyes closed. I come in peace, with profound respect, and humbly seek permission to visit the holder of chaos. If your request is denied, plead for mercy and swiftly return along the path you entered, without looking back. If you're fortunate, you may escape the most excruciating punishment one could endure. If your request is accepted, you will then hear a distant echoing sound, and you must follow it. Finally, you reach a chamber engulfed in a tempest of swirling shadows and ethereal flames. The very fabric of reality seems to warp and distort within its confines. In the center stands the holder, a figure cloaked in darkness, their eyes shining with an unholy light. Approach the holder, and it will ask, "Do you have them?" Do not answer this question. The room falls into an eerie silence as the holder's gaze pierces your soul. If deemed worthy, it will reveal the secrets that lie at the heart of chaos, unraveling the threads of history and religion that have shaped humanity's darkest moments. As the encounter nears its end, the holder will press a small vial into your trembling hand. Its contents shimmer with malevolent energy, a manifestation of chaos itself. With this vial in your possession, you hold object 22 of 538. Remember, the hour is nigh, and the demons are calling. Embrace the chaos or resist its seductive allure, for the fate of the world hangs in the balance. The choice is yours, seeker of the unknown. In any city, in any country, go to any hospital and ask to visit the holder of hate. The attendant will give you a firm handshake, look you straight in the eyes and say, "It took you long enough." They will hand you a key to room 532 and tell you to go down the left hall. As you walk down the hall, you will hear insane cackling. Should it stop, yell, "I do not fear you." If it does not begin again, run as fast as your legs will carry you. Should it continue, keep walking. Stop when you reach room 532. The door will be covered in scratches, gashes, and all manner of burns. There will be a small, strangely unscarred glass panel in the door. Peer inside. If there is a figure standing with his back to you, retreat as quietly as you can. If the room is empty, unlock the door and enter. A red light will be shining in through the sole window in the room. Should you gaze out of this window, your eyes will soon burst from your sockets, and your screams will be your only utterance for all eternity. The room is small, the walls covered in blood, and a small cloaked figure sits in the middle. It will respond to only one question: why do they hate? The figure's cloak will fly into the air, revealing a grotesquely disfigured being. It will answer your question in horrific detail. Upon finishing the story, it will collapse, as if a tremendous burden has passed from its shoulders, and crawl into the corner. You will begin to hear strange, unearthly shrieks from beyond the door. They will be getting nearer by the second. Your only hope is to wrap yourself in the cloak and hurl yourself out the red window. If you were not followed, you will wake up on the lawn of the hospital the next day, wrapped snugly in the cloak. The cloak is object 23 of 538. It will hide you from their hate. In any city, in any country, go to any gallery or art museum you can get yourself to. When you reach the front desk, state you wish to behold the paintings of the one who calls herself the holder of color. Upon hearing your request, the receptionist raises an eyebrow, visibly intrigued. She stares at you for a moment, as if assessing your determination. Then, with an enigmatic look, she slowly nods and points towards a secluded wing of the museum where a mysterious exhibition is being held. You must go there. You proceed through the dim and silent corridor, illuminated only by the faint light of spotlights directed at the artworks. The air around you feels charged with anticipation, and a slight shiver runs down your spine. As you advance, the paintings on the walls come to life, emanating vibrant and contrasting colors, as if pulsating with an unknown energy. As you near the main chamber, the sound of footsteps softly echoes in the space, reverberating through the vastness of the museum. Your heart races, blending with the rhythm of your steps. Upon reaching the door of the chamber, you hesitate for a moment, aware that something beyond the ordinary awaits on the other side. Gathering courage, you push open the door and step into the room. It is a labyrinth of artworks, each more intriguing than the other. Colors leap from the canvases, forming a mosaic of vivid and profound shades. In the center of the room, you notice a motionless figure, a woman with alabaster skin and hair as white as snow. She stands before a painting, studying it with a contemplative expression. Her eyes meet yours, and a subtly enigmatic smile forms on her pale lips. The woman turns to face you, revealing eyes so colorful and intense that they seem to encompass the entire spectrum of existence. Her presence exudes a mysterious and hypnotic aura. She will respond to only one question. What secrets do your colors conceal? The woman then begins to laugh. Her laughter echoes through the space, enveloping you in an atmosphere of suspense and unease. Her eyes, shining with disturbing intensity, appear to penetrate your soul. Her once welcoming smile transforms into a somber expression, revealing hidden malice. As you approach, the woman reveals that behind each brushstroke, each hue of color, hide horrifying secrets that have been obscured by humanity and transformed into art. In menacing whispers, she confesses that all who dare to seek the objects are doomed to pay a terrible price. Her mesmerizing gaze fixes upon you, revealing the dark burden that intensifies with each discovery. Should you not succumb to madness by this point, the albino woman will draw near, emanating an oppressive presence. The feeling of despair grows stronger as you realize you have become a pawn in a sinister game. Before you can react, she extends her hand towards you, offering a black box. However, there is no beauty or promise of knowledge in this gesture. The enigmatic box holds the dark secrets you dared to seek. A sense of horror engulfs you, but it is too late to turn back. The black box is Object 24 of 538. It is now up to you to guard or reveal the sinister secrets it contains. In any city, in any country, go to any hospital and ask to visit the one who refers to himself as the holder of creation. The clerk will look into your eyes, horrified, before standing up. She will lead you to the maternity ward and push you into a locked door, which you will glide through. Once inside the door, you will notice two more women, one to the left and one to the right. You must choose the one in the direction to which you are more accustomed, hoping all the while that fate has correctly guided your hand. Touch the door handle. If light peeks from under the doorway, you must enter. If it doesn't, you must run into the other room, as fast as you can. Sleep where you drop, and do not trust anyone. Do not enter the sunlight. Seek shadows and pray to whatever god you wish that you pass unnoticed. If the light is emitted from beneath the door, or if by some miracle you evade capture after your error and return to choose once more, enter cautiously. The room seems to stretch into eternity. Make no attempt to comprehend its size or shape, as many men greater than you have been driven mad at the thought. Strewn across the entirety of this room are the bodies of the stillborn and the fetuses of the unborn. Those capable of sound will be seen to pierce the very fabric of your consciousness with cries, which appear to be both audible and a figment of your imagination. On the horizon will be a very young mother, clutching a baby wrapped in a tattered blanket to her breast. Closer examination of the suckling infant will leave you pondering its true age. Its expression seems weathered and careworn, an eternal, knowing glance assuring you that its eyes have forgotten more than most will ever see. Approach the mother, calmly. Should you startle her and interrupt the feeding, your only hope is to whisper, "I wish not to disturb you, nor your beautiful son." If you have appeased her, position yourself so as to gaze directly into the child's eyes. Once there, you must not break eye contact for fear of upsetting the infant and bringing about your own doom. You may ask him one question and one question only. For what have we been created? The baby will move and wrap his tattered cloth around you, binding you and rending you limb from limb. Yet you must not react to the pain or risk never returning to your original form. If you can overcome the agony, he will stare into your eyes, and you will see the beginning of the cosmos. All things that have been since the creation of existence will unfold before your eyes. The truth of the origin of the Seekers will be brought to life, and if you're not driven insane by this truth, you will feel the warmth of this knowledge glowing inside you. This heat will grow until the pain of the burn outweighs that of your torn flesh 1,000-fold. You will feel your body melt away, burning into nothing save ash. At the peak of your anguish, if you have managed to remain stoic, you will blink the eyelids which you no longer have, opening them to find you have returned outside, exactly 1 day before the incident. In your hands you will find a tattered manuscript, the text of which seems to predate existence. This object is 25 out of 538. This book yearns to return the other objects to it, and within it is the cryptic knowledge of how to do so.